Hey guys, Logan Battles here. So we are just one step away from ending the 2016 regular football, college football season. These are now my predictions for the very last regular season games for slash week 13, the last regular season week of college football. So with that being said, and without any further ado, let's begin. Starting off with number 16 Auburn versus number 1 Alabama, also known as the Iron Bowl. Alabama has been looking so good so far this season, going undefeated 11-0, number 1 team in the nation. Whereas Auburn, you went in like 8-3, I guess. Auburn struggled at the start of their schedule when they lost to teams like Clemson and Texas A&M, and then in their mid-season, they've been doing pretty well against teams like Arkansas, Ole Miss, and like any other team. I do think Auburn will make things interesting, but besides that, I don't really like Auburn's chances in upsetting the number 1 ranked undefeated team in the nation. So with that, I'm going with Alabama. Now, this game that I'm about to talk about, I would consider it to be game of the week, okay? As far as I'm concerned, based on what I will tell you and which game am I talking about. So here it is. Number 3, Michigan versus number 2, Ohio State. Now, Michigan and Ohio State, I think, might not score at least more than 30 points in the game, because I feel like this will be a huge defensive battle. They have really great defenses and can, really hold on the offenses pretty well. But for the most part, I feel something tells me that Ohio State has a slight chance of beating Michigan. One of the reasons would be because they have J.T. Barrett. I feel like J.T. Barrett might be the only key to beating Michigan in this game. I feel like Ohio State with J.T. Barrett as their quarterback might succeed, but very closely. So, with that being said, I'm going with Ohio State to win this game by 3 points. South Carolina versus number 3, Clemson. Clemson is very likely going to win this game for very obvious reasons. With their loss to Pittsburgh the week before last, Clemson has been doing very well last week against Wake Forest. Because based on what I'm seeing from South Carolina, I don't really like their chances to win this game. So I'm going with Clemson to win this game. Minnesota versus number 5, Wisconsin. Wisconsin, I feel like, is going to win this game somewhat slightly, like I said about the Ohio State and Michigan game. Because I feel like Wisconsin is a very good Big Ten team. They got a good offense, they got a good defense, I would say that. Minnesota, they're okay, I guess. But I don't think they're at that competitive level as Wisconsin does. And Nebraska, somewhat Nebraska. I mean, I'm not as impressed with Minnesota as I was with Wisconsin based on how they look and how they're doing so far this season. So with that, I'm with Wisconsin to win this game. Number 21, Utah versus number 9, Colorado. I think this might turn out to be the third close game that I predicted so far. Colorado's record, pretty much as far as I'm concerned, looks good so far. Going 9-2, having only 2 losses. But against Utah, number 21 Utah, this should, well, I don't know. This might turn out to be very close as well. Their schedule against Pac-12 opponents they have on their schedule are just not, it's just not that good. Save for Colorado, which I think could be a very good Pac-12 team besides Washington. Maybe I'm going with Colorado to win this game. Probably by maybe 3 points, I guess. Kentucky versus number 11 Louisville. This should be a very interesting game, mostly for Louisville, led by Lamar Jackson, who's the leading Heisman candidate. Kentucky is just meh. That's all I got for them, just meh. Whereas Louisville, they did well in at least most games that they played. I would say Louisville is a much better team in games like this than Kentucky is, based on, I guess you could say, strength of schedule, based on how many passing yards Louisville has scored per game, and rushing yards as well. So with that, I'm going with Louisville. Number 14, Florida versus number 15, Florida State. This will be an interesting game to watch. Yes, sir, I do believe that. I really do. Florida, I think, has a good defense, although their strength of schedule, last time I checked, was ranked 34th in the nation. So they've been facing somewhat mediocre teams, most of them at least, whereas Florida State was ranked of 8th on strength of schedule. So basically, Florida State has a better strength of schedule than Florida does. Florida State has been facing some tougher teams than Florida does. And despite Florida having a really good defense so far, they're not as, really good defensively and offensively somewhat as my Florida State Seminoles are. You got Florida State that's a really good team, whether offensively or defensively. And because Florida State has DeAndre Francois and Dalvin Cook as their two key players into winning games like this, I'm picking Florida State to win this game. Not just because I'm a Florida State Seminoles fan, but because I feel like Florida State might have a shot at winning this game against the Gators. Before I end this video with these predictions, I have a couple minor predictions. Anyway guys, those are my predictions for some of these games in Week 13, the very last regular season week of the 2016 college football season. If you guys enjoyed this video and you agree with my predictions, please click the like button and comment down below to let me know what you think. And if you enjoyed what you've seen here and you want to see future videos from me, please click the subscribe button so that you never miss a video. I will see you guys next week with a brand new video. Have a great week, Battle Squad, and as always, fight the good fight. Peace.